Hello world, I'm the Offbeat Picker, and I'm a full-time reseller, and today I'm going to be showing you a Goodwill haul. Everything that I bought, I plan on selling online, and I'm going to talk to you about how much it cost, why I bought it, and how much money I think I can make off of it. So I've got 3 bags of stuff, and if you've watched any of my videos, you already know most of it's Plush. I'm going to start with this giant guy. It's a giant hamster. My sister actually found this in the store and I was like, oh yes, I have to buy that. I want to say he really looks like an Amuse plush, one of the ones that you get at like Books A Million and stuff, and I've sold some of those before. He has this zippered pouch in him, so I guess you can put things inside of him if you want. But he's super cute, and I've sold some teeny tiny little plush like this for like $10, $15 before. And this guy was $3. So I'm pretty sure I can get 20 to 30 for this guy, depending on, he does need a little cleaning up. He's got a little stain on the back, but I'm pretty sure I can get some good money off of him. So I had to have him. He was so cute. I know he'll sell. Next, how cute is this guy? It's a Christmas seal, but he's also got the shiny foil stars that everybody loves. I sold a unicorn with this same pattern on it the other day. People love these plush. The shiny, they love stars, hearts, whatever. The shiny foil, they love it. And it's a seal, and it's Christmas. So many things to love about this guy. He's big. He's not that heavy, as you would think. It's a Peekaboo Toys, so it was probably like a prize at an arcade or something. You can also tell because it has the little string to hold him up behind when people are trying to win things. But he was only $3, and I'm sure I'm probably going to list him for $30, I'd say, because the smaller plush with this full design will still sell for $12, $15. So this large guy, and the fact that he's Christmas, I'm going for $30 on this guy. Well, let's pull that guy out. Disconnect. This is actually a Thai dog, so I'm going to keep this. But, most Thai, like Beanie Babies, aren't worth a lot of money. I've discussed that many times before, but not everybody realizes that. This guy has a ripped ear, but I still loved him. Since he's a larger one, I probably could still sell him for some money, maybe $10, $15, and he was only $2. But honestly, I bought him to keep. I'm not gonna lie about that. Let's see. There's a teeny tiny, is it a dolphin maybe? Or a dolphin type fish that I can't pronounce properly, so I won't try. Yes, this is a Douglas. Anytime you see this little red Douglas tag on a plush, you should probably pick it up if it's not too expensive. This was only $1.99, so I definitely wanted to get this. Douglas plush have a very good following. People love them. They're high quality, so people are going to look for this. So it's shiny, it's a fish. I definitely think I can probably get 15 to 25 out of this one. It really depends on how rare he is, because some of the Douglas plush, I've listed a dog once and it sold for $35 instantly, and I kind of regretted only asking $35. People love the Douglas plush, so keep an eye out for those. This, I think, was in the plush, but it's kind of plush, kind of not. It's a Halloween bucket. It's a vintage. It's Kids of America. I don't think, yeah, it's got a year, 1999, so it's not super old, but I love to tell people, if it has this parachute material, it's going to sell. People love things made of this material. It just gives them that nostalgic feel of like the 90s and 80s toys. The Puffalumps were the most popular thing with the parachute material, and so people love things made with that fabric. So people also love Halloween stuff, and this doesn't have a price tag on it. I think typically if it doesn't have a price, Goodwill will charge me $2, or you'll get lucky and get one of those cashiers that's frustrated and they throw it in the bag and you're like, yay, free. But I think I probably paid $2 for this, and I'm probably going to list it for at least $25, $30. It's got a lot of character to it. Some Halloween person is going to want that. Somebody who loves Halloween is going to love that bucket. Let's see what else is in here. There's 2 more guys in this bag. We have a Secret Life of Pets dog. I can't remember his actual name. Mel. This is Mel. It actually is a tie, but even though it's a tie, that's irrelevant, honestly. The fact that he's a Secret Life of Pets dog, that's probably how I would market him. That's the first thing I would put in my title, except for I'm going to keep him. But this was $3. I would say you could probably get somewhere in the 10 to 15 range. Not a lot for this guy, but I'm sure he would sell. Once again, I wanted him. Okay, we have another Douglas here. Teeny tiny plush, but it's a Douglas. Like I said, you see that red outline tag. And this was only $1.99, and it's just a tiny pastel multicolor Easter bunny. It's so cute, but I can't imagine getting less than $15 for this teeny tiny guy. So I was definitely excited to find two Douglas at the store that day. Let's see. Do the bag of junk next. I actually have some stuff that's not plush, believe it or not. Let's see if I can pull a few things out. Okay, this is a Hello Kitty earring stand. This was only $2, and anything Hello Kitty is probably worth picking up. You can look for years on it. This one's 2012, so it's not super old, but there's still so many people out there that love Hello Kitty. They have their whole room or their whole house done in Hello Kitty in the pink, and they love it. So I definitely think I can probably sell this for around $15 to $20. Once again, it just depends on how many are listed, but you know, always shoot for the moon, right? So probably $20 on that. If I don't keep it, I do have a lot of earrings, so I am tempted, honestly. But this is a M&M's bat, and I want to say it said somewhere on here. Yeah, it says M&M World on the end of the bat, so it's a souvenir. I want to say M&M World is in Chicago, maybe? Somewhere near there, I believe. Somewhere in the northeastern corner of the United States. But this was $2, and I did actually look up comps on this, and it looks like it should go for around 15 bucks. So not a ton of money, but I just thought it was so cool. And there's so many people that do their kitchens in M&M merchandise. There's so many people that collect M&M merchandise, so I can't see this not selling pretty quickly as long as I price it right. And then this was a shirt. I don't look through the clothes a lot, but this just jumped out at me. It's a Walt Disney World shirt, just a simple green souvenir shirt. It does say Disney Parks on the non-existent tag there. And the t-shirts at my Goodwill are $2.99. So $3, Walt Disney World shirt. I was like, I'm certain I can sell that. I can't say no to a $3 shirt for Disney World. Someone's gonna want it. And the last things I have in here, I have two hats. I love selling hats. This one is NFL, Jacksonville Jaguars. I would not know it if it did not say it. But anything that's a major team and it actually says it's authentic merchandise on it, then it looks good quality. It's got a nice bold mascot, good colors on it. Any hat like that, I automatically pick up. The hats at my Goodwill are $1.99, so it doesn't take a very high price to make a profit. So I guarantee I can probably get $12 to $15 for this, unless it's more desirable than I know. I'll have to look it up, but probably at least a $12 hat. And then this is another hat. This one's Alabama, and Alabama merchandise always sells. Plus it's also a real tree camouflage hat, so it's kind of a two fan groups there, two fan bases. You got the people that love camo stuff, you got the people that love Alabama. This is a good crossover for the two. It is a size small. Sometimes you don't want to get hats that have a certain size on them because it lowers the amount of people that can buy it, but you can still sell it. Probably $12 to $15. Because it's a small, it will probably go in the lower price range. Still worth it. Here we have two books, and I'm going to teach you something random if you don't always know, or don't already know. This is an R.L. Stine book, and anything you find with R.L. Stine is probably worth picking up. This is a Fear Street book, and R.L. Stine is the author of the Goosebumps series. All R.L. Stine books sell. I know there's a lot of books out there that you look them up on eBay and it's very disappointing because they go for like $4 free shipping and you're like, what is going on here? But R.L. Stine books, you can always get a better price for them, especially I tend to sell them on Mercari. I actually sold one yesterday for $12 free shipping, and that's a lot for a tiny paperback book, honestly. And most places, I think the paperback books at my Goodwill are $1. If you get them at like a yard sale, you might find books even cheaper. But I always just look at the spines of the books, and I look for anything that says R.L. Stine, anything that says Fear Street. And something I really look for is this really pops out to me, this little red part here, and it says thriller. And the reason why I look for books that have that mark is because I know, as a person who grew up and went to the library a lot in the 90s, that back in the day, that's what most of the Fear Street books said. They had the little thriller mark, and that's how young adults found the thriller type books. So this one is not an R.L. Stine book. But because it has the thriller mark on it, I still know someone out there is going to be looking for it, because people that read these thriller books as pre-adults, or what do you call them, young adults, pre-teens, anybody in that era read these back in the day, they're going to have a favorite and they're going to look for it online, and they're going to be willing to pay a little more if they can see pictures of the actual book so they know what quality it is. And I sell a lot of them on Mercari, so I recommend buying any books, R.L. Stine, or that say thriller on the side like that. Just trust me. It's a good idea. I got one more bag. I'm fairly certain this is all plush. I'm just going to set it up here. First, we have a Ghostbusters plush, the Marshmallow Man. And this is one of the modern toys, so it's not worth as much. It's a Toy Factory, which is the brand. You usually find Toy Factory stuff is from Crane Games. They're little prizes typically. So maybe people will pay more online for them because they couldn't win when they found it in a Crane game. So they're more likely to go to eBay to find things like that. So this was only $2, and I'm sure I can probably sell them for $12 to $15, depending on how common he is. But if it's a name brand character plush, someone's probably going to want it. $2, you probably can't go wrong. Which is why I got this. I believe it's supposed to be Scrappy-Doo. It's, you know, Scooby-Doo's, is it his brother, cousin? I don't know, family member? I don't know the family tree of Scooby-Doo like I should, I guess. But this is actually an Animal Adventure plush, which is a brand of plush that they make at Target, and it has a pretty good following. People like it. It's usually really good quality. I feel like this guy is so cute. I'd be lying if I didn't say I'm really tempted to keep him. And he only costs $2, and I'm sure he'll probably go in the $15 range, maybe up to $20. It depends on if there's any listed already and how quickly I want to sell him, but he's so cute. I'm just going to pull all these guys out. Okay, this is a Aurora plush. It's a crocodile, alligator, I don't know which it's supposed to be. I have sold the tiny version of this, and I remember his name was Swampy. So maybe this is the large version of Swampy. But either way, it's a realistic alligator, crocodile. He's got really cool shiny eyes. Aurora plush are really nice. People pay good money for them typically. This was only $1.99, so yeah, I paid $2 for this guy, and I'm sure he's gonna go in the $16 to $20 range because, like I said, I know I sold the mini one, I think, for $12 or $15, but it was new with tags. So this guy, $15 to $20 all day. Let's see. This one is it just says Walt Disney Company, but I believe this is actually an actual golf club cover. So sometimes when you find stuff like this, you automatically think puppet. That's what my brain does. But then I realized that there's a lot of name brand plush that are actually golf club covers. And this guy, you just know he is because it says caddy and he's got golf clubs. But also an easy way to tell is you put your hand in it and there's no holes for the arms because it's not a puppet. It's a golf club cover. And that's a good key word to use also though. If you find a hand puppet, put golf club cover in the title and people will buy it to cover their golf clubs even though it was designed as a hand puppet. So that's a good way to sell things like that. I've apparently pulled a dead bug onto the table. And yeah, so this guy was only $1.99. And golf club covers, if you can find nice ones, will go for $30 to $50 sometimes. So I would be surprised if this guy is worth less than $30. Yeah, keep your eye out for golf stuff. Golf stuff sells. People who play golf spend money. So buy golf stuff. Yes. Yes. And nope, not the last thing. Well, this is a Beanie Baby. I just bought him because he was a Beanie Baby I didn't have, and I have to have them all. Last item. This I'm probably going to keep unless it's worth a lot of money, because no, I'm going to keep it. Let's just be honest. I'm going to keep this, but I just don't want to show you. It has the original Disney Store tag still on it. It's a Happy 2000 New Year's plush, and it's a hat, and you can take all the guys out, and I'll have to, you know, I guess you can disconnect them if you want, or I don't know, I think they might be stuck in the hat forever. But how cute is that? They've got Baby New Year Donald, Father Time Goofy, and then we got the New Year Mickey Mouse. Too cute. It's a millennium kind of thing. I would be surprised if this was less than $30, worth less than $30 online. I'll probably keep it because I do have a ton of Disney stuff, in particular Donald Ducks I'm not allowed to get rid of. So I'll probably keep this guy. It was $6, which is a lot to pay for a plush, but when it's new with tags and it's something this cool, you can probably still make money off of it. But I don't plan on making money off of it. I plan on keeping it. So yeah, that's my tiny little Goodwill haul that I've had sitting to the side for a while that I needed to list. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope that you go out and buy the same thing, and I hope you make a lot of money. Do me a favor and give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Feel free to subscribe. I will definitely make more of these videos soon. And thanks for watching. Bye.